Yo, is the market waking up? Let's talk about it. It is stocks and hip hop. Let's go. Man, the market woke up for the first week of the year. Tell me about how it worked out for you. This is Stocks and Hip Hop, where we talk about stocks and, of course, hip hop. Now, this week was epic for the fact that we had a down year last year. We started off hot. Can we continue that streak? Now, this video is for investors as well as traders, because we look at ways to potentially make money, and then we also look at ways to make sure we protect money. There are two different ways that we do this. All right, so let's jump into the charts and see what happened for this week, because man, was it great. The S&P closed at $3,895.08. The year started off awesome, but can it continue? Because start all at once, but we got to make sure that it goes up for the year. So first week started off nice. Let's zoom in and see what we got going on. Here's all of last year. All right, this is the first week here. This is this candle here. So we defended that 3,800 level. Last year when I left off, I was actually looking for the market to continue to make it slide lower. And that was because we had a lot of indecision going on towards the end of the year. And this start of the week went hot. So where can we go from here? All right. Always there are two different ways that the market can move, up or down. So let's check out right now the upside, because the bulls have the reins. Upside target right now is if we come back around to this 3,900 area. All right. We're not too far from there. So upside target right now is 39. If this does not hold, then we're coming back down to retest this 38, because we have done that 3,800 level consistently. We had 1-2 weeks before, and then we also had 3 weeks before that. This is a hot level, so I expect that the price will come back down to 38 at some point in time in order to test out the real strength and what's going on. Let's do not forget that we are still in a downtrend. All right, respect due to the move that just happened, but overall we have to look at the longer term, and that longer term is that we're still under our 50-day moving average, and that is what is dominating the market. So 1 week is good, but there are 51 more in order to prove the case of the bulls. That is the S&P. Let's go ahead and check out what we got going on with IWM. If you like what you heard so far, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, because we do this every single week. All right, so the S&P is done. IWM 177.58 is where we closed at. Same situation that we got going on here. We had a nice week where we defended that 170 area. We had 2 weeks before that where we were there and it was not looking good. However, on IWM, we see a different picture here. And the reason why we see a different picture is because we added an extra layer to that picture. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the volume. So while it all looks great that the market made a move higher for the very first week of the year, I want you to check this bar out right here. Okay, follow me. This bar right here is the volume for that week. So with volume, you have to understand that volume is the crowd. It is the noise. It is everything that gives you the faith that whatever is going on in that move is real. And in this case right now, we have a very small showing of volume. That week of volume was low. I'm looking to see if there's going to be a continuation next week. And if we do, let's discuss our targets. All right, the target right now, if we do end up going higher, back to around that 180. That 180 area has been hot in the past. I think that if it wants to go higher, it will tag that level. If this is not as strong as we think it is, 180 is not the target for the upside. Downside target would be we come back down and retest around this 175 to 170 area, because we hung out there for quite some time before it finally started to get something going to get to the upside. All right, so upside target 180, downside target 175 to 170 area. All right, that's IWM. Let's go on and check out the Dow. Whoa, the Dow, 33,630.61. Man, this is the one that has been the driver for the market. All right. The past 4 weeks, or 3 weeks before this one, we've defended our 50-day moving average. Because remember, the other ones, they've struggled. All right. They have been under the 50-day moving average. This one, however, has managed to get some power to get above and stay above. Not only that, I had to move my support line up. And the reason why I had to do that is because I had to respect where we are at currently. So I moved it up from the area that it was at before, in that 3,000 area, and I moved it here to show you the relative strength of what's going on. Now that we're here and we've defended, what could happen next? So upside target right now is going to be back to around this 34,000 area, okay? Between 34,000 and 34,300 or so. That's because we were recently there. We fell from there before we came back down to this 50-day moving average. And now we've held up and we could potentially head back up there. If this is not the real deal, we have a low side target, okay? Downside target is to come back to around this 33,000 area. And if we do get there again, chances are that it will catch the momentum and go back to the downside. So let's keep an eye on what the Dow has to offer for this next week. All right, that's the Dow. Let's go ahead and close things out and check out the Nasdaq. Nasdaq closed at, come on, pull up for me. There we go. $11,040.35. And as we take a closer look under the hood, all right, what do we got? The Nasdaq is still the weakest of the indexes. Okay, out of the 4 indexes, the Nasdaq has been the consistent underperformer. That means tech has continued to struggle. Tech may likely continue to struggle, and here's why. We've been in a downtrend. All right, the downtrend has been strong, and of all of them, this has been the weakest. The support, however, has started to hold up, and that's a good sign. Okay, maybe we'll take that one there. This is another indecisive action, okay? We have a doji. That doji candle is showing that at least something is going on, but there is a war going on outside. No man is safe from, no trader, no investor. And a lot of people got caught in that chop. So to stay out of that chop, you want to buy at levels that are predetermined. And in this case right now, the support is being pretty good. All right, that's 11,000 area is holding strong if we do have the power, like Lionel. We can go back up to around this 12,000 area. And the reason why is because this is where we recently fell from, okay? How'd you do? How did I do? All right. Happy New Year. Welcome back to stocks. The market started off pretty good. So hopefully everyone's portfolio is showing some green for them for the start of this year. Last year was not that kind. I think the market ended up down at least 20%. I'm not looking at it right now. That's right off the top of my head, just looking at things from the past. I think the market was down about 20% or so. So hopefully you had a very good start to the new year. And we want consistency. We want to see next week start to continue on with what we're seeing here. So hip hop, what we listening to? What we listening to nowadays? I didn't get a chance to listen to too much this week. I've had a lot on my plate, and hopefully I can clear some of that off so I can listen to a few things. But as far as what's going on with today's picture, we got Shay Noir, right? She spit a line when she was with Ransom, 38 Special. If you're not familiar with that, you need to check that out. Check that out right now, all right? Because hip-hop has always been with investing, and I'm going to show you how it works, all right? So make sure you take care of yourself. Health is wealth. Hit the gym. I'm pretty sure that's part of your New Year's resolution like everybody else, but stick with it. Get yourself your water, fresh air, and get yourself love, all right? Spend time with people that you love. Laugh. Trust me, it will save you some headaches, all right? And I'll catch you on the next episode, all right? Peace.